I think there's a lot of people actually around Harry and Meghan who would very much like to tell the truth about their experiences, working for them, alongside them and with them, and maybe you should, be careful what you wish for, Meghan.
Rebecca, we were at Royal Ascot last week, so we didn't discuss Meghan's controversial appearance on the podcast where she talked about lies. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I wrote a big piece on this because I thought it was very, very interesting. So it was she appeared in the run-up to the As Ever launch on the Aspire podcast to basically plug this forthcoming extended range of hers. And the host asked a very clever question, I thought, which was...
The host being Emma Grede.
Emma Grede, yeah. If you wanted to change anything about your kind of, your public profile, is there anything that you would change or do differently? Now, you'd expect someone to maybe slightly look inwardly at themselves. Meghan batted this straight back, and it wasn't an inward look. She said, I would ask people to tell the truth about me, and then went on to talk about a mysterious lie that had been told about her 8 years ago, but not saying what that lie was and how, it surely couldn't hang around for a lifetime. And Buckingham Palace did not want to comment on this, obviously. They really don't want to get into public spats with Harry and Meghan anymore. But I spoke to a lot of well-placed people in royal circles.
Yes, you
and they
wrote a piece about it for the Mail, which was fascinating.
Did, and I hate to use the word eyebrow raising because it's an overused word in the way that olive branch is in my business. But they were like, I think there's a lot of people actually around Harry and Meghan who would very much like to tell the truth about their experiences, working for them, alongside them and with them, and maybe you should, be careful what you wish for, Meghan.
May I ask, why don't they tell the truth?
I mean, look, there is the kind of royal equivalent of NDAs, but also, and I made the point in the piece in saying this, that people who work for the royal household have a lot of dignity and a lot of honour, and they believe that you go into that kind of service for crown and country, and you don't start tattling outside of it about members of the royal family. And I know I will be criticised for saying that in some ways because, a lot has come out of Harry and Meghan, but I think those at the heart of it really haven't told their story fully.